Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Erik Voss, and as WandaVision launches Marvel's next era, studio head Kevin Feige is opening up about his bigger plans, including possibly reviving Marvel Netflix names like Daredevil Matt Murdock, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and God bless this man, he did not rule it out, which I think we can count as a win! We did it! One small step by Feige, one giant leap for fan conclusions. I'm actually gonna break down exactly what Kevin Feige said, because he's been a real chatty Cathy this week and we gotta read the tea leaves, but I'm also gonna lay out the likeliest path for Feige to reintroduce Daredevil in the titles we now know to be in this updated MCU pipeline. Ooh, and before we begin, go to omaze.com/newrockstars and enter for your chance to win a PS5 and support a great cause. Okay, Feige said that when it comes to reviving the Netflix Marvel heroes, quote, oh, and I think I gotta put on a hat because this is Feige here. Well, you've certainly seen what we announced at Comic-Con a year and a half ago and on Disney Investor Day a few weeks ago, so that's our focus, but I've been at Marvel long enough to never say never about anything. You better believe it, folks! Feige never says never! Oh, Darla is howling teenagers. Many fans believe that plans are already underway to feature Charlie Cox, Matt Murdock Daredevil in Spider-Man 3, perhaps as Peter Parker's defense attorney. Though, unlike the other Spider-Man 3 casting reports, this rumor has never been confirmed. In fact, Feige recently said, the fun thing about online speculation when it comes to our stuff is how sometimes it couldn't be more off the mark, and sometimes it's shockingly close, and that's held true for the last few years, but saying which is which would take all the fun out of everything. Also, never say never. Look, folks, Kevin Feige's super eager to adapt titles like Secret Invasion, Fantastic Four, Blade, so it's clear the guy intends to get around to all of it eventually. So, knowing that, what is the best way forward with all the titles we know about to introduce the Netflix Defenders Universe characters? Well, a quick reminder of my theory that the MCU tends to walk one of two paths with its titles, the Bucky path or the Rocket path. The Bucky path to tell grounded stories dealing with human institutions, the Rocket path to tell cosmic stories dealing with fantasy and sci-fi themes. These Netflix Marvel characters tend to walk that Bucky path, right? They're street level. There are supernatural elements, but they rarely leave Manhattan, let alone Earth's atmosphere. So let's start with Matt Murdock Daredevil. Where's he gonna show up in the MCU? Some fans hope that he will cameo in Spider-Man 3 as Peter Parker's lawyer. I am less certain though. That movie is already looking pretty stuffed. And Feige has made it clear that the movie would go more in the direction of the multiverse to bridge with Doctor Strange 2, and I don't know how much room will be left over for Peter Parker's legal troubles. I think it's more likely to see Matt Murdock appear in an episode of She-Hulk on Disney+. It's gonna be a half-hour legal action comedy with 10 episodes, giving plenty of episodic cases that could tie into the firm of Nelson and Murdock, or any number of Manhattan-based cases, which could include a mention of Kingpin Wilson Fisk, or even a title coming sooner in the MCU Phase 4. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier is coming in just 2 months, and it is confirmed to visit the fictional Marvel setting of Madripoor, which not only has ties to Wolverine and the other mutants, but the country rests atop the head of a giant dragon that in the comics gets awakened by the Hand, also connected to the world of Daredevil. So let's be on the lookout of hand sightings, not just hand sightings, hand sightings in this Falcon Winter Soldier series, because that could be the door to Elektra, to Stick, Nobu, Daredevil, and to Iron Fist. And speaking of Iron Fist, I could see him appearing in a tournament roster for Shang-Chi in The Legend of the Ten Rings. I made a video before how there are a lot of warriors in the Marvel world who could appear on that lineup, but really the one I'm hoping for is Luke Cage. Why? Well, Luke Cage was incarcerated at Seagate Prison just off the coast of Georgia, which is also where in the Prime MCU Trevor Slattery was held, and Justin Hammer, before that Agent of the Ten Rings broke out Slattery. Now, Jessica Jones, she could show up in an episode of She-Hulk as a private investigator, but I would be more interested to see her investigation skills show up to suss out humans versus Skrulls in the Secret Invasion series, because she does undergo a Skrull swap in those comics. Now, let's not forget Punisher Frank Castle, a guy I hope we will see show up in Moon Knight. Moon Knight series will explore some darker themes of mental illness of Mark Spector, dissociative identity disorder, and maybe lay the groundwork for Moon Knight and maybe the Punisher to be part of an MCU Midnight Suns team up with Doctor Strange and Blade need. And again, thanks to Omaze for sponsoring this video. Omaze is a fundraising platform that gives you the chance to win once-in-a-lifetime experiences and awesome prizes while raising money for nonprofit organizations. You could win a PS5, step into the world of stunning graphics and super fast loading speeds with the brand new gaming console that is sold out everywhere. They have got 2 that they are giving away. And while you do this, you will be helping support the life-changing work of My Friend's Place. They are a nonprofit that assists and inspires homeless youth to build self-sufficient lives. It's such a great cause. Other campaigns on Amaze let you enter for your chance to win a tricked out Jeep, a trip to the Maldives, or lunch with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, and support causes like Special Olympics USA and the Thurgood Marshall College Fund. For your chance to win a PS5 and support a great cause, go to omaze.com/newrockstars. But how will Marvel handle the casting? Charlie Cox, John Bernthal, Kristen Ritter, Vincent D'Onofrio, Mike Coulter. I'm gonna be really bummed if any of these names get recast. But could Feige commit to bringing over all the supporting cast from these series as well? Like, could he even do that? We're talking a lot of actors. A lot of them have moved on with their careers. If you bring over one of them, don't you kind of have to bring over a lot of them? Claire Temple, Rosario Dawson's now in orange makeup elsewhere on Disney Plus as Ahsoka Tano, working with Jon Favreau, who was also Foggy Nelson in a past life, come to think. And wouldn't it be kind of weird for Mike Coulter, Luke Cage, to meet Mahershala Ali Blade when that same face used to be Cornell Stokes? It's kind of a mess, right? Now, I could imagine some batshit multiverse explanation for how the MCU could cross over some Marvel Netflix actors, but not others. Like, think about it with J.K. Simmons, Jamie Foxx, Alfred Molina. Clearly, there's some kind of plans to explain how alt-universe faces are now just in the MCU. But again, going to Kevin Feige's carefully chosen words, we might be overthinking this. He might just use these upcoming titles to hint at the existence of elements from the Netflix Marvel world, but not yet commit to the characters themselves cameoing yet. This would give his fans time to just move on to new distractions. And as much as I hate it, he might recast. No! Obviously, Kevin Feige ain't afraid to do that. And not just back in phase 1 with Hulk and Rhodey, Feige just swapped out Emma Furman Cassie Lang from Avengers Endgame with Catherine Newton in Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, and you all said nothing. So let me know what you want to happen with this. Also, you can support this channel by checking out our new latest obsession shirt called An Unusual Couple. WandaVision themed, it's got hidden Easter eggs among Vision's floating consciousness that you can only find via augmented reality on your phone. How did they design this? I have no idea, but I am so excited to get mine. Meanwhile, Epic Hero Shop has launched their own companion shirt with Wanda, if you care about keeping this unusual couple together, which you should. And this one also has a secret AR component. Secrets! And a reminder that Epic Hero Shop is giving away 10 PS5s. You can enter by subscribing to their YouTube channel, Epic Hero Labs, and filling out the form you'll find at epicheroshop.com/giveaway. Every 10,000 subscribers, there will be a new winner announced. There's also a bunch of ways to get more entries into the giveaway at that website, so go check it out, epicheroshop.com/giveaway. Follow me at EA Voss, follow New Rockstars, subscribe to New Rockstars here on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Bye!